The inspiration for this little piece is actually probably the shape of the vase itself. I had a body of work, the vessels were made, and then the drawings kind of came afterward. So I had been interested in working with transparent enamels, and so they're colors, and they basically they're vitreous, so they're fired, and they become basically a thin glass skin on top of the glass. Um, the process, they're reverse painted. This is a reverse painted piece, and so basically I made a drawing. The shape looked like a pod, a seed pod to me, so the little drawing kind of emerged out of that. And I drew these funny little figures, and they reminded me of like a friar, and and so I did the drawing on the exterior of the vessel with a marking pen, and then um, the the enamels were mixed and painted from the inside. So I laid the vase down on its side, and I reach in, and I worked with a quill on this one. So the drawing was done with a pen, sort of like pen and ink, but then the enamels are fired, and then subsequent layers of color are added. So I think this probably has 3 firings, typically 3 or 4 firings to kind of get the colors balanced and get the composition the way I like it. Yeah, how do I know when the piece is finished? Uh, it it looks right, and and that's why sometimes it requires an extra firing to tweak a color or add a little something. But generally, I can see that the composition is working, and that's how I know that it's finished. And then, what do I hope people see when they look at it? Well, I like the magical quality of these little flattened vases. So I hope they're just people are charmed by it, and they find this little scene with these 2 figures in the midst of a kind of a sweet little forest. So this is the shape of. There's a tree out by my mom's. It's a big old tree on somebody else's property, but it's got this kind of tulip shape from a distance. It's an evergreen tree, but it's got this sort of amazing shape. So anyway, there you go. I love the forest.